What is going on, guys? Sinister here, back with another Madden video. We are continuing our Cleveland Browns rebuild with episode 3. We left off, got our first win of the entire rebuild. We are 1-2 playing the Bengals. We got some key injuries. McCaffrey's out, Collins is out, Coleman's out. It's a bumpy ride, but we already did scouting. We're gonna go ahead and do weekly training with Cincinnati. Not worried about defense, but that triple-headed monster with Gio Bernard, Joe Mixon, and Jeremy Hill. There we go. That's just for sure. We need to pass defense. No. Rush defense for sure. The inside run, they just gonna abuse it. Their offensive line's a lot less effective than it was last year, but they're still 8th in rushing. They're 20th in passing. Now, their offense is 87th overall. Well, that doesn't make sense. For offensive game plan, the defensive line's pretty intimidating. Their secondary is pretty. It's not nice. They got Pac-Man back there. Drake or Patrick, I think, is still on the team. I think I'm just gonna go medium pass. We'll just do. I don't know. We'll do daggers and see how that works out. Go ahead and simulate this game and see what we got. Hopefully it's a victory, and it is not.
The choice is yours.
Oh, we can move to a new city, but we're not going to do that. We're not moving Cleveland. We're trying to keep Cleveland here. That might be another video for another series, though. Keep that in mind. I think I might do that one. Maybe take, like, the Jaguars or something, move them to, like, London. I don't know. So we did lose. Let's check out what that looks like, and then we'll check out re-signings and stuff like that. We lost 37-31. Close game. Only lost by 6. Probably could have won that if we didn't have injuries to 3 of our best players in McCaffrey, Coleman, and Collins. At least stat players. I'm not including like the offensive line and stuff like that. So close game. Wow, 324 passing yards, just obliterated us. Yeah, I guess I put an account too much. 2-1. Kaiser threw 3 picks. That's need to change. He had 2 touchdowns up there. He did get sacked once. Dalton kind of had his way with us, which was unfortunate. We tamed the 3-headed monster, though. I mean, Gio Bernard had 84 yards and a touchdown. He averaged 4.7, but Jeremy Hill only averaged 3.7, and Joe Mixon only carried the ball 1 time. Wow, okay. Well, if they're not playing Joe Mixon at all, I might go try to pick me up some Joe Mixon. Imagine him and McCaffrey. I'm not a fan of Joe Mixon for what he did, his outside allegations. Not allegations. There ain't no allegation about that. He straight up cold-cocked her. But this is Madden. I gotta put some personal biases aside. So Duke's got 2 touchdowns, though, on the day. I don't really want to get rid of him. He's playing pretty well for the role that he had to take on. Josh Gordon was our standout, but the Jackson did good again. Danny Vitale had a touchdown. That's nice. I don't know. I'm really thinking about getting Joe Mixon. If they're not going to be running him at all, only what, 1 more carry this entire game? I don't know. Had a lot of people get 8 tackles, 7 tackles up in the high area. I don't think we got any sacks. No, we did have 1. Myles Garrett got himself a sack. And our safety that was signed through free agency, Issa Abdul Quedos. I hope I'm not butchering that, but I 100% am. Got our interception. So 1-3. I mean, we got a win. So at worst, we're where we were last year. But our schedule is only going to get easier from here on. We already got the Steelers, Ravens, and Bengals done 1 time. We got each of them again 1 more time, but now we got the Jets, Texans. Titans could give us a challenge. I think we're going to start improving. The injuries aren't going to help. We got a bye week coming up there, so hopefully that'll do something. Not going to change the lineup. I might go for Joe Mixon, though. Don't know yet. Duke Johnson's improving. We're going to negotiate contracts and scout some players. John Greco is not interested. Josh Gordon, I would like to have along. He wants 3 years, 9 million. He has slow development trait though. I'll pay him, but I'm not paying him a lot. 3 years, 3 million each year. My only concern is that slow development. I don't want to be paying over $4 million a year for a receiver that's not going to go past a 78 overall. I'll offer him something like this, though. That's not awful. The contract length works, but that's it. So, we're probably not going to get him back. Jamie Meter, I'm not too concerned about paying him over. It's not a lot of money though. Calvin Pryor, we will bring along though. He has a normal development, only 25. But we can't negotiate with him, so we can only do Jamie Meter, which I'm not concerned about bringing back. Josh Gordon, we already played or offered one, and John Greco doesn't want to come back, so we'll have to see. Actually, I guess I have to say that I'm not interested in him. How much did he want? Actually, let's take that. 3 years, 7 million. That's... He's just not going to be playing. It's as simple as that, so I don't really care, honestly. Because I have between Danny Shelton, Ogunjobi, and Caleb Brantley. There's just no... And that's considering if we don't get any through free agency or the draft, there's just no room on the team for any more defensive tackles, really. Now time to scout. Speaking of defense tackles, I might go ahead and scout one. If they're high up here. Actually not high, because I don't want to waste a high pick on one, but if we have some second or third rounders, which is what we have plenty of them, so we're looking for a nose, not a nose tackle. We already got a nose tackle with Danny Shelton. Let's look for, I don't really want another pass rusher. A run stopper would be nice. Let's look for one of those, which is kind of what a nose tackle does, but I'm looking for like a true run stopper, and we got one here in the 3rd round. Decent hit power, bad tackling, bad pursuit. We're not going to draft you. Okay. We'll do one more on a defensive tackle because I don't want to be wasting a lot on this. And it's going to be on him. Yeah, alright. So that's enough of the DTs. We could use some safety help, though. We got free safety. Connor Kopp, 6'4", 205. He's a prototype free safety. A- on the hit power. B- on the zone. Tackling, he's got a C+. So, that's like a prototypical strong safety to me. I don't know. Well, not really. Not with that poor tackling, but... Well, that was a good scout. Let's go ahead and do some receivers now. I don't really have many of them. I would absolutely use one on the 1st round. At the same time, have we done corners? I know we did a couple, but we need them big time. Okay, so we actually scored pretty big. Run support corner is not what I want. I'll take a zone corner, though. I will do that, though. Daryl Burns. It's not looking like he's going to be too high. Well, 1st rounder. Try to slip him late if we needed to. I'm not going to scout quarterbacks, so I'm not scouting quarterbacks. Let's go back to the receivers and scout one of these real quick. Let's go for a later round, though, see if we can't find a gem. 6'6", 225, a red zone threat. Let's just get it, see if we can't. Some catching traffic. Alright, so he's just a big body. He's not looking like he's going to be doing much. That's going to wrap up the scouting report for that week. We're finding some gems, and then we're finding some busts. So we'll have to wait and see how college actually plays out. The weekly training, we're not ready to negotiate. Already scouted. We're not relocating, but we could also change the stadium. Can I just like keep the team in Cleveland? Oh, Las Vegas. I could always move a team back to Oakland though. Dublin, Austin, Columbus. We can move on to Columbus, but I don't want one there. No, okay, so I can't just keep the team in Cleveland. It's not like 2K where you can do that. let me look at, are they considered the, what am I looking for here? I guess roster. The Las Vegas Raiders yet in this game? Because I wouldn't move a team to Oakland. I might do that for the Jaguars rebuild. I know that's off topic, but I'm curious. I don't know. I don't even know if it would say it right here. Here, we'll do this. We'll go to the league schedule and look and see if they have OAK or LV by their name. And it's not even going to tell me that. Of course it won't. Awesome. So, I guess that's another video for another day. We're going to jump back into what the whole point of this was, and that's progressing this team. We're going to play the Bengals. We already did the weekly, or no, we already played the Bengals, sorry. We have a new injury. Oh no, don't be somebody important again. Which is going to be, I know it. Chol Batonio, dislocated knee, 5 weeks. Jesus Christ. Oh my lord. Alright, well, Coleman's only out for 3 more. Parkey out for 2, which I couldn't care less about. Gotta find a new left guard now. Awesome. Let's look at the team. Who's starting in at the left guard position? Spencer Drongo. Yeah, we'll go ahead and keep him there. Why not? Actually, this will be the perfect time to develop some backup linemen. And that's what we're going to do. Let's go back to the left guard. I might put in, I guess Spencer Drongo would be the right one. Who was I thinking of? Rod Johnson. That's who I kind of want in there, but he is a tackle and is overall with dip. See if we can move around the centers a little bit. And we really can't. Man, yeah, it looks like we're stuck with what we got. So, I guess we'll keep Spencer Drongo there at the, was it left guard? Yeah, nothing else is going to improve. So, that's what we're stuck with. Oh well, more losing games to come. Gotta do weekly training for the Jets. The Jets, if we don't beat the Jets, man, short passes, let's play it safe. Let's run a West Coast. I'm down for that. I don't care about their passing game at all, so I'm down for the run defense. Inside drill works. Who do they got as their running backs? They got Ivory, Forte. Yeah, they're not going to be on the outside, so not with Myles Garrett and Emmanuel Ogbah out there. Yeah, that works for me. Alright, come on. We got to beat the Jets. I know we have some big injuries, but I'm hoping big time. We even lose to the Jets, man. This season's looking like it's for sure the tag season. So let's look at what that score was in that game. 20-27, another 7-point loss. Man. Alright, so they destroyed us in every category, too. This is a theme. The scoreboard's close, but the stats just aren't. They're just, every team is blowing us out, even the Jets. The Jets got Kaepernick. We lost to Kaepernick. Okay. They played 2 quarterbacks and still beat us. That's how bad this is right now. Sean Kleiser played for 9. He got sacked twice. He only had a 47%. Man, alright, so Sean played like some cheeks. We have a missing offensive lineman, though. I don't really know what you expect. Our running game was atrocious. Nothing on the game, on the ground whatsoever. None of the receivers stood out. Kenny Britt had a decent game. Seth DeValve had a nice catch. Vincent Jackson had a nice catch. Other than that, nothing. Defensive end better be something. We got 2 players with 10 tackles. Danny Shelton had a tackle for a loss, as well as Ogunjobi. We got at least 1 sack there. Myles Garrett had himself 2 sacks today. Ogbah had 1. McCourty and Burgess split another. So, defensive side is having its ups. And then the offensive side is having its downs. That's like the exact opposite it was earlier this season. Jamal Taylor had a pick. Ricardo Louis had himself a day on returning kicks, though. 26 yards average, that's pretty decent. I'll take it. Punt return, Peppers did his thing per usual. So, I think once the team's healthy and we're in year 2, 3 plus, we'll be fine. But we can't be having more injuries like that. That's just too crucial. If it gets to the point where players are just getting injured every week and it's key players every week, I might turn injuries off or lower them, because this is getting a little out of hand. A couple videos in, and literally 5 of our best players are hurt. I mean, they're not backups either. They're key players. McCaffrey, Coleman, was it Greco? No, Joel Batonio, Jamie Collins. Like, I don't. This hurts. Try to get Josh Gordon back again. All right, 3 years. We got to keep him. We got to get some players on this team. So, what was a fair deal? Did it say 3 years, about 10 million? We'll do like 10 million exactly. Get rid of your signing bonus, and that'll even it out. All right, we'll do that. Actually, we'll give you 10 million even. Please take it. Just take the deal. How does the contract link work? How does that the only thing I want? I offered you more money that you want. He wants a $4 million signing bonus? Oh, hell no. Never mind. You ain't getting that, homeboy. Not for your slow development trait. Jamie Meter, we don't want. We already been through that. Man, so team's kind of unraveling apart here, but it's whatever. We're going to try to score big on the draft. We got draft picks to trade away. We got draft picks to execute if need be. Got to beef up that offensive line. You know what? Let's go for left tackle. We need to take into consideration when Joe Thomas retires, because he will definitely retire by the time we're good. So we're going to go for both these left tackles here. See if one of them stands out. That's pretty damn good, actually. Blake Willis there. I got to keep an eye on him. Same for Jimmy Flowers. Do they have the exact same? Nah, he was actually better. A little bit better on the run block there. So that's a great sign. Zach Blackman. Let's just go for the number ones. We're going to have a high pick. Phenomenal ratings for this guy. He's 5'11", 216. Okay size, too. Who else could we use on this team? Let's go for right tackle. We already scouted one of them. Let's look at a second rounder. So pass blockers. We need a run blocker, I think. For sure, I'm going to pick him up late round. I want to keep it in mind. That's a good deal. The pass blocking is poor, but I'm not too worried about that. He has really great impact blocking and good run blocking, which was nice. For sure, though, I got to keep an eye on Devontae Soward, maybe. I don't know. Middle linebackers, I feel like we've been negating that. We could use some help on here, for sure. What do we got? We want to cover, probably a cover 2 or a prototype. We already scouted right linebackers. There's not many of them. Not many lefts as well. We already got him. Let's go for Jalen Cook. Not worth it. And we'll leave off with 46 scouting points to remain. The weekly training camp. The Texans. The Texans will probably beat us through the air big time. Yeah, 7th in passing yards. So, for sure, run defense. Okay, because that makes sense. I'm looking for deep balls against this team, though. Yeah, we'll do a cover 4 against them. And for the offensive game plan, let's try to beat them through the air. We'll go deep passes. I like it. That's what we'll run. That's what we're going for. How do I simulate this again? Or does it just automatically do it? I'm thinking that's... Yeah, I think it just automatically simulates. So we'll go ahead and simulate the Texans game and see how that plays out. Part of me wants to really lose these games, but then at the same time, you know, I wouldn't like to lose every game. I want to win some.
You have a player that is all healed up from injury and available to play.
So 2 players all healed up. That's great. Did we win the game? We did. We got to win. We're 2-4. We got a new injury, though. So let's look at the game first, and then we'll look at all of these. 35-10. Big win there. We needed that. That's some confidence. We got people returning from injury now. Hopefully this will help. I think Jamie Collins will be coming back, and probably Cody Parkey. Or maybe Corey Coleman and Parkey. I'm not really concerned about Parkey, but beat the Texans. So we outrushed them. The rushing game was our strategy there. Looks like we're going to have to rely on that for a while. Cody Kessler ended up coming in the game, though. But why? Deshaun Kaiser was playing pretty well. He had himself 2 touchdowns, no picks, 70% completion. Cody Kessler only threw 2 passes, though. Maybe that's why. It might have been some garbage time. But he did well in those 2 passes. He got himself a touchdown. We picked off Deshaun Watson 3 times. He only had a 54 quarterback rating to our 127. And Cody's perfect 158.3. So a solid passing game. We didn't throw many yards, but I guess we just torched them on the run. Let's look at the Texans real quick, how we handled them. Handled them amazingly. We had a fumble there from Lamar Miller, but we also had a fumble from Danny Patelli. But I don't know why our fullback had 10 carries. We need to question that. Deshaun Kaiser had a run. Duke Johnson averaged 8.7. He had a TD, 2 broken tackles. Chris Thompson stunk it up. Why did Chris Thompson run the ball more than Duke? I guess they put backups in for garbage time. That's looking like the theme here. I guess our defense must have just balled out. We had the 3 picks and I saw the forced fumbles, so we'll take a look at that in a second. A touchdown for Njoku, for Britt, and for Josh Gordon. I'll take it. I will gladly take it. Gotta see if Josh Gordon comes back or not. Now's where we want 12 tackles for Kirksey. Myles Garrett had 3 tackles for a loss and an extra sack to go along with it. He was our only sack, but we had picks. 1 from each. We had Asa Adula get another one. Joe Schobert had another one. I think he had one in week 1. And Jamar Taylor has his second. He had one last week, I'm pretty sure. So good signs on the defense. Our defense is looking nice. Offense needs some work. But considering most of our offensive players are developmental players such as Kaiser, Njoku, Coleman, McCaffrey if he returns, Duke Johnson like that, I'll take it. Good returns for Carter Louis again, and Jabril had a pretty decent return. Only 1 return, but I'll take that. A 15-yarder is really nice. Let's go ahead and we get the Titans and the Vikings next. So we'll probably end up wrapping this up soon. I want to take a look at the injuries and stuff and adjust that. And then come next episode, we can play the last 2 games and go to the bye week like that. All right, so big decisions. Who is our injury for this one? Joel Bitonio. Oh, he was only out for a week. Sweet. Oh no, I could choose to play him through the injury. So his acceleration will go down a lot. His injury will go down. His speed will go down. High chance of re-injury. No. We're going to go ahead and start the backup. The coach earns double XP, and the player earns double XP when he's in. Spencer Drongo is young. I'd like to develop him. Yeah, we'll go ahead and keep him in. I don't want to risk re-injuring Bitonio. Not at all. So, Corey Coleman can play. The doctors have cleared him, though. High chance of re-injury, though. I don't... Nah, Josh Gordon, we'll go ahead and start him. We'll keep him in there. I really don't want to get double injuries on 2 of my key players. 3 players ready to negotiate. That's a good sign. So who's the new injury? Don't be somebody key again. Don't be somebody key again. Myles Garrett. Oh, my God. This is literally impossible. I literally can't do anything. 80, 88, 84, 85, 82. That's my whole team. That's literally like... I might have to turn these injuries down, guys. I don't want to do this because it really doesn't make this authentic. But this isn't authentic. This many injuries through that many weeks into our best players. I think this is a little insane. I mean, let's look at my roster right here. We'll take a look at our top players. He's healthy, injured. It's a fullback. He's backup, not even supposed to play, really. Still healthy, injured. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to do that because that really just doesn't... That's not authentic. I don't even know if you can turn on the injuries. Let's just check real quick. Maybe a little bit because I can't win if literally my entire team is hurt for half the season. I just can't. It's impossible. Is there an injury slider? There is. You could just turn them on or off. That's it. I don't want to turn them off. if it goes like this all season, I'll turn him off for season 2. Season 1, we're gonna keep him on and see how it plays out. Let's see how bad this really gets. Players ready to negotiate. Josh Gordon still wants to come back. I just don't want to give you that money. Oh my gosh, that's signing bonus. Why do you want so much for a signing bonus? I'll give you a little bit more. We'll give you a 1.82 signing bonus. That's it. This is absolute most I'm going for Josh Gordon. Not a dime more. No, you don't need a better salary at all. Jamie Meter, you're not coming along. Calvin Pryor, I would like to bring along though. What did he want? He wants a 1.36 for 3 years over 2 years. So give him a little more of a signing bonus to compensate. Give him a mil. We'll do that. See if he'll accept. 4.74. I'm so excited. Such a great offer, and he's staying. Good. That's what I like to see. At least something good came out of this. My lord. Okay. Returning from injury, Cody Parkey. Oh my god. Thank God Cody Parkey's available to play, though, because I don't know what I would have done. You know, Myles Garrett may be out. No Christian McCaffrey. No Corey Coleman. But thank the Lord our backup kicker is back from injury, because I really don't know how I would have continued. You know what? While we're at it, we're going to do this. We're going to make this adjustment real quick. Before we go ahead and scout players and before we wrap up this video, there's one thing we're going to do, because I think this is the root of all evil. He was one of our first injuries. There's no reason for him to be on the team anyway. You're the weakest link. You're the curse. Get out of here. Bye. Bye, Felicia. I don't even know why there's 2 kickers on this team. Zane Gonzalez is the only one I want. Rookie kicker. Greatest kicker in NCAA history. That's who's on the team. Scout players. Let's go. Got to go for right ends now, because apparently Myles Garrett is going to be screwed. We'll go for a left end, though. We'll put him alongside Myles or have him as a backup. Pursuit. Good good shed block shedding, and good power moves. That is what I like to see. So scouting is going great. It's just the rest of it. We can find a good halfback in the later rounds, and that's what I'm going to go for. Let's go for a power back. What about Jordan Lynch? Great stiff arm and trucking, and that's a late round pick right there. What's some speed backs though? Or do I want another power? Let's look for a monster. No one over 6 foot. We got a 6'1". Yeah, nothing there. Ohio State, Miles Howard. Let's keep it in the state. Not at all. You are not getting signed. AJ Houston. 3-4 run stopper. That's not what I'm looking for. But we'll scout you anyway. Decent, but that doesn't fit the team. Speed rusher, however, does. 6'6", 251. That's a speed rusher? Nah, that's a 3rd round. And I think we're at 48 scouting points. We can go ahead and do one more, I think. Let's go back to the corners. I think we need some late rounders, though. Run support, man-to-man. Do I go for the Ohio guy, or do I go for the guy that fits my scheme? We'll go for the seam. That was a terrible idea, because he's projected to go undrafted, so... Oh well, that's going to wrap up the scouting for that one. We got good players coming out of the draft, and hopefully they can come in, because we need it. We need the help big time. But that is going to wrap up. No, it's not. We're going to do one more. We'll play one more game. Did we do weekly training? We didn't. We got to do that against a really good rushing team and a pretty damn good passing team. Outside run for sure with DeMarco Murray. And a cover 2. Yeah. I want to go back to a cover 4. Oh, this is offensive. Well, that's not what I wanted. Does it say they run the cover 2 a lot? No. That's not what it said. Actually, yeah, what do they run a lot? Let's look down here. I didn't even realize those. Zone blitz a bunch. Good lord. So they blitz a lot. Our offensive game plan is definitely going to be short passes then. Nah, we'll do the dagger. We'll do those crossing routes and see if we can't just get quick passes off in the outside run, of course, to stop DeMarco Murray as much as we can. Derrick Henry. We can go ahead and skip that then. Do we need to make adjustments to our lineup with injuries out, though? Kenny Britt, Cole, Josh Gordon, Vince Jackson. No, okay, I think we're fine there. Go ahead and simulate. Did we do everything we needed to this week? We did. Simulate against the Titans. See if we can't pull this off. Go to 3-4. I'll take a 2-5, but if we beat the Titans, that'd be nice. And we don't. Didn't expect to. We lost by 1 point. This is such a stressful rebuild. This is, man. These games are close though, man. I mean, 11-point game, 10-point game, blew out the Colts. 6-point game, 7-point game, blew out the Texans, and then a 1-point game. So the games we're winning, we're blowing them out. The games we're losing are 7 points or less, or 11 points to the Steelers. But man, that's good signs to come though. But 305 passing yards, they torched us there. I guess I wasn't ready for that. Kind of figured that would happen. Deshaun Kaiser and Mariota put up similar stats though, even the completion percentage. The only difference is he threw about 100 yards more than us. Duke Johnson did okay. How did DeMarco do? DeMarco Murray didn't rush at all. Is he injured? I don't know. But he didn't carry the ball a single time. Derrick Henry got the bulk. The rookie. Oh, maybe they're playing their rookie over Derrick Henry. Not Derrick Henry, sorry. DeMarco Murray. So I'm going to look at DeMarco Murray and Joe Mixon after this. Make a trade maybe. And then we might wrap this up. Because I forgot that I was going to do that. I don't care about the Titans receiving. Josh Gordon, Kenny Britt, Vincent Jackson had our touchdown. So 9 tackles for Tank Carter. I got a feeling we probably didn't get to them that much. Oh, Danny Shelton had 2 tackles for loss. That's nice. Ogba had himself a sack. No Myles Garrett. That's who we were missing. That's who it was. Which sucks. And Jason McCourty had another interception, which was nice. Let's look at our lineup real quick. Who's starting with no Myles Garrett? I didn't even... That's the one guy I missed when I checked. I didn't go to the defense. Over Myles Garrett is Carl Nassib. Yeah, I'm fine with that. So, no, I don't want to exit franchise mode. That's a terrible thing to do. We got points available. I'm not going to do this quite yet. Let's go see if we can't try to get Joe Mixon or... Who did I say? DeMarco Murray. Not going to. I don't really plan on it, but I just want to see if they'll give it away for cheap. DeMarco Murray, the Titans. Because he didn't rush a ball a single time. So if they're not even going to use him, I don't feel like their asking price of them is going to be too high. Unless he's injured, and then that's going to explain it all. I don't know. I mean, maybe he's injured. 94 overall. Like, I'm just not going to get him. But I don't know. I'm going to do this just because and see what he says. Like, how bad is this offer? Like, just straight up. I know it won't go through, but I want to see. Wow. So, that's not far off, actually. Shit, I might be able to make this work. Okay. DeMarco Murray, not a fast developer, but I don't care. He's got a 94 overall. We're going to try to get this done. So Duke Johnson, keep McCaffrey. And, or do I even need to get rid of Duke? Maybe I don't. They probably don't want Duke that much. So what do they need? Let's see. They need a corner. I can give them a corner. I don't really want to. None of my corners are great, but maybe like a Revis. Would they even want a Revis? No, not at all. How bad is that trade offer? Yeah, pretty terrible. So no corners are too old and not good enough. What about DTs? Like, don't really have great. No receivers. What about quarterbacks though? You take a Brock Osweiler. Oh, they do like Brock. They're down for some Brock. They're really down for some Brock. Okay, okay. All right. Do Brock Osweiler, and let's look at our overall players. Let's see who's here, who I don't really plan on keeping long term. What about this guy? Danny Vitale's seeming to do pretty well as the fullback. He's getting some time. So we'll do Brock Osweiler and this fullback I signed in free agency for DeMarco Murray. I mean, if it goes through, that's just a steal. Oh my God. Okay, we're good. It went through. Brock Osweiler and Michael Burton, maybe. Martell Burton, Marcus Burton, Morris Burton, I don't know. M. Burton, free agent fullback for DeMarco Murray. That was easy. Get rid of Brock's contract too. We picked up DeMarco's contract, but at 94 overall, I'm okay with paying the money. Oh, is DeMarco Murray hurt too? Of course it is. That's probably what it was. Because he's not starting. I guarantee you. Watch him be out for the season too. Oh my God. Regardless, we got DeMarco. This is a trade I'm fine with doing, even if he's hurt for the rest of the season. I gave up Brock Osweiler, who's never gonna play, has a crazy contract, and I gave up a free agency fullback. So I'm not too concerned about that. How do I check out the injury reports though? There we go. See what the damage is, and we can look at the rest of our team too. So Antonio's only out for 2 more weeks. Collins 5, Garrett 4. Murray's only out for 3 more weeks. Okay, and it's a partial MCL tear. So once he comes back, he'll be ready after the bye week. So will Myles Garrett, probably Jamie Collins, and Joel Bitonio. McCaffrey will still be out, but the rest of our team will be back more than likely. So that's a great sign. We got DeMarco Murray for nothing, man. But that is going to wrap up this video probably, unless we can do. We'll scout later. We'll resign later. We'll do all this later. One player has regressed. Let's check that out. And we got Corey Coleman able to play. We'll check that stuff out later. That'll be another video. That is going to wrap it up, guys. If you enjoyed it, be sure to drop a like and hit subscribe if you already aren't to keep up with this series. And until next time, peace.